What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a wonderful day. Today's new bike day, because today after work I'm gonna pick up my new bike. So stay tuned for the new bike. I'm so excited, I can't wait. It's about 7 a.m. I'm gonna take off work a little early, around 1, and pick up the new bike. So stay tuned. We'll head over to Bellevue and welcome the new bike to the channel. Alright guys, fast forward 7 hours, just leaving the office now, on our way to Bellevue. We're headed to Bellevue Motosports. They're a Kawasaki dealer, but they also specialize in MV Augusta. They got a whole bunch of jet skis, they have Vespas, a whole bunch of other brands. I will reveal the new bike when I get to the dealership. It's a beautiful day, I believe it's about 78 out, blue skies. Hey, check out this view across 520. Puget Sound. All right, let's go find our bike. There it is, temp tag and all. How's it going? Good, good. Here it is, guys. 23 ZX 10R.
The reason I only ride my bike like 2 weeks out of the year.
Sold. Because it's mine. Oh man, cannot wait. Oh man, this thing's loaded with technology. TFT display, cruise control, quick up and down shifter, corner management, traction control, all that good stuff. So the homies over here just got the bike loaded up on the back. They were nice enough to push it up on the ramp for me. But man, she looks so good. Could not be happier. So happy with this bike. Check out these tires. These are the Bridgestone, what are these, Battle Axe? Yeah, Battle Axe R11s, I believe. They just look so beautiful. 190. Check out that paint scheme. So the KRT color edition, let me zoom out a bit. Oh man, she looks so good in the sun. On the wheel chock, so she's not going anywhere. We'll go ahead and secure her, take her home, and we'll do a walk around once we get home. Alright guys, she is loaded up, all strapped down, so we have this rear tire catch here. Hooked onto both sides of the bed to keep the rear from swinging around too much. Got the canyon dancers up front, strapping the bike down from the front, so she shouldn't be going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. That's magic words you have to say in order for your bike not to fall off, but she fits in the back of the Raptor, no problem. Raptor's not squatting or anything. And the rear tire sticks out a little more than the 400 did, because it is about 5-6 inches longer. But overall, she's loaded up and I'm about to take her home. Cannot wait to do her first ride. Oh man. Bellevue Motosports. They hooked it up with a beautiful ZX-10R. Cannot wait to take this thing on the track and on the road. All right, let's get these ramps loaded in the truck and then we'll get out of here. Zero miles. First official startup. I just got filled up first thing of gas. Apparently it's 90 octane or above on these ZX-10Rs. There's a little sticker right here, but I caught a cool sight to see. So 90 plus octane. I saw this on my way home from gas and I thought, this is kind of cool. You don't see this every day. There's like 3 humongous air balloons here taking off. Hopefully you guys can hear me with my helmet on, but there's 3 humongous air balloons about to take off there. No, 4 air balloons. It's a pretty cool sight to see. And here is the bike in all her glory. Stunning. So ZX-10R is home. We got her in the garage next to our beloved 400, which has been an amazing bike. I just wanted to go back to the big bike again. It's been a while since I've ridden a large bike. I've actually never had a leader bike, so this is pretty exciting for me. The largest I've ever ran was a 750cc for a while. I don't know if you guys see my previous video when I was chatting about the 400 and why that's like one of the best beginner bikes, intermediate bike, just an all-around awesome bike for anyone who's looking to get out and ride. But I mentioned that I used to have a 750. That was the largest bike I had. So the 750 was a bike I had in college. Ended up selling that and took quite a few years off riding, and then I wanted to get back into riding, so I picked up the 400, and that bike's been amazing. I just wanted to try something a little bigger, so that's what brought me to the ZX10R, and this color scheme, this KRT edition, just looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna pull the bike out a little forward here so I can do a better walk around. But man, just sitting on this bike, just check this out. Check out this Olin steering dampener from the factory. Just looks so good. Check out that TFT display. Okay, so quick story time. So I actually went down to Portland, Oregon to Bob Lanfear's Beaverton motorcycle. That's where I bought my Honda CRF 300L. It's a great dealership, really cool people there. And I was looking for the ZX 6R. They apparently had one in stock, but my dumbass didn't reserve it. So by the time I got down there, she had already sold. But I did see the ZX10R sitting there, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful bike she was. And she's still a beautiful bike, and I can't believe I have her in my garage as I'm talking to you guys right now. But I sat on the ZX10R, and she just felt so good. Ergonomic-wise, sitting on the ZX10R, I actually found her a little more comfortable than the 6R. The 6R was still there, it just had a soul tag on it. But I asked the guy, hey, can I just take a quick seat? I just want to see how the seat feels, handlebars feel. And sitting on the 10R actually felt a little bit more comfortable. The ZX6R was just slightly more lean forward. But I just love the large seat of the ZX10R and all the creature comforts it offered, cruise control, and just a whole ton of technology. We'll take a look at that today. But we'll do a little walk around. You guys can check out the front setup. Check out these front brakes. These rotors are massive, but they just look so good. So Brembo brakes from the factory. Just look how massive this setup is. So clean. And I got on these brakes, and oh my goodness, they feel so good right out of the box. Not squishy. They grab, and they grab hard. Check out this Showa front suspension here. So you have an extra reservoir, fully adjustable. Oh, just a piece of art. Oh my God. I could go on forever, but I'm not going to try to bore you guys. Beautiful Bridgestone Battle Axe RS11 tires. These are like a street racing compound tire, and they're just super smooth. So very fat tire. What else we want to talk about? So the exhaust right out of the box, she sounds pretty good. I took a little video of that. I love how the blinkers in the front are integrated in the mirrors there. They're nice mirrors. They have really good visibility. They have pretty good adjustability too. So they're fixed at this point, but they have a lot of adjustability. You can twist them left, right, up, and down. Stock windscreen. I have a new one coming from Puig. I went with the Puig Z, which is kind of like a double bubble, and it gives me a little bit more height, about 2 inches more. So that should be nice and comfortable on the highway. What else? We also have a fender eliminator kit coming. I just bought one off Amazon. That should integrate these turn signals pretty well and get rid of this dolphin tail over here and just tuck everything up nicely right around here. So that's coming, so stay tuned for that. Oh, what else? So I got some spool sliders coming. It comes pre-threaded for some spool sliders, so I got those coming. I went with Woodcraft. So as far as modifications, I'm going to try to keep the bike stock for the most part as much as I can, just so I can fully enjoy that power right out of the box and the smoothness. This bike is super smooth. I took it out for my first maiden voyage ride, and oh my goodness, it rides so good, so smooth. It's got a ton of power, and I love it. I know a lot of guys flash these things right out of the box because they're trying to pull a few more horses, but as is, I am super happy. Both bikes are awesome in their own way. Definitely not as flickable as the 400, but just still amazing and super fun to ride. I'll show you guys the display here, TFT display. And you know, that's one of the main reasons why I did get this bike, because I wanted something with technology. A lot of my bikes in the past had no tech whatsoever, so I figured, you know, it's about time for me to get something to try out some technology, you know, for fun. But this TFT display is really cool. So here's the day mode. You can quickly go between day and night, which is pretty rad. Let's see, it tells you your outside temperature, which is pretty cool. Never had that before. 2 miles on the odometer. I've barely broken this thing in. What else? There's a really cool menu. So if I hold the select button here, you can see this thing shift to the menu. So there's a whole bevy of options that you can change here, which is pretty cool. And I like gadgets, I like buttons, so I do like that. It's got Bluetooth connectivity, so you can download the Rideology app. You can change a bunch of settings. So click on vehicle settings. Here's where I can turn on the quick shifter, on and off, play with the traction control, launch mode. There's a bunch of different rider modes. Out of the box, the rider modes are off, but there's road, sport, and rain. And basically that just adjusts your power level and there's traction control. But there's just so many options with this bike that I'm still learning and looking forward to trying out. Maybe I'll cut it short here, and then I'll sync up with you guys again when I'm ready to install the fender delete. That should come in the mail today. Just realized I didn't get much of a good shot of the front end yet. Man, I love the front end on this thing. Headlights, the way how angled she is. Kind of looks like a bumblebee somewhat. But man. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more ZX-10R updates. Quickly on the 400. As much as I love that bike, I just don't really have the space for two bikes. Also, the wife probably won't like two humongous bikes, or one humongous bike in a 400 taking up space in our garage. So I'm gonna let the 400 go. I do want to do one last ride with her, maybe one last light track day. Just want to clear out some space. Don't need two bikes right now. So that's that. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in a future video. Please hit subscribe, like, drop a comment down below. What do you guys think of the new bike? And thanks for watching.